Welcome to the History of Type. 600 AD to 1000 AD was a very influential time period for the development and overall refinement of typography. The typefaces developed incorporated design elements which can still be found in popular styles today. There were three main influential occurrences during this time period which changed the way type was designed and the way type was recreated for centuries. These included the introduction of Roman uncials, the rule of Emperor Charlemagne, and the creation of the Book of Kells. Early 600 AD saw the dawning of Roman uncials, which resemble modern-day lowercase letters. Half uncials were adopted into the world of typography, written using a more comfortable or classical axis, and occasionally in other regions written with a horizontally held pen nib. This allowed the lettering to become more rounded. The curved form allowed for fewer strokes, making writing faster. The name uncial originally referred to a Roman measurement of height, but since its refinement by other cultures over time, the later versions of uncials were far from uniform in height, but the name persisted. The English adoption of half uncials evolved a more slanted and condensed form. While writing slowly evolved in England and Ireland, writing in the European continent devolved considerably and needed to be reformed. Luckily, the 8th century saw the reign of Emperor Charlemagne over a powerful Frankish kingdom. Although only partially literate, Charlemagne supported the restoration and correction of religious texts and classical works, ordering a revision of the books of church, wanting only the most beautiful and accurate copies of the finest existing manuscripts. During this time, a script emerged, the Carolingian minuscule. This clear and distinct letterform design was based upon studies of the classical letterforms of ancient Rome. It was developed from Roman uncials and half uncials, still incorporating various Roman characteristics such as rounding, uniformity, and open and clean forms. Carolingian minuscule was the first text to entirely have a separate version of lowercase and uppercase lettering. This new text revolutionized and unified communication between various regions of the expanding European Empire. During these time periods, another revolutionary pinnacle in the history of type occurred. The Book of Kells was produced from the late 6th century through to the early 9th century in monasteries in Ireland and contains the 4 Gospels of the Christian scriptures. It was written in black, red, purple and yellow ink in an insular majuscule script, preceded by prefaces, summaries and concordances of Gospel passages. Letters were creatively drawn in extensive detail to replicate the Gospel itself in the lettering. To form the X, 2 lions' heads on regal necks cross and stare into their faces, each startled to see the other at such close range, while their tongues of revelation twist into lapis blue lucidity. It was common for religion during this time period to widely influence the way type changed and was revolutionized, and the Book of Kells is testament to this. It is clear that 600 AD to 1000 AD was a very influential time period for the development and overall refinement of typography. As mentioned, events such as the invention of Roman uncials, the rule of Emperor Charlemagne, and the creation of the Book of Kells were key factors in the transformation of typography and can still be found in popular typefaces of the 21st century. Tune in next week for our next instalment of The History of Type.